This is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, the versatility of Nico Williams has been hugely impressive. I think, Peter, he's just as good on either side of the pitch, and he has a footballing brain that seems to allow him to work things out with ease. And I think it's been suggested at times that he could play further up the pitch, but I think as a full-back, having the space to run into, I think...
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Yamal! Defending of the desperate variety. Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams. That is good strength. And they've got rid. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Oh, he's found support out wide. Jimenez with the clearance. Moved on forwards. Ugarte. That's really well manoeuvred. Eric Garcia. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Pedri. Nice physical challenge. Valverde shifted upfield. De Arrascaeta. Valverde. De Arrascaeta. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nico Williams. Pedri. Mikel Oyarzabal. Eric Garcia. Llorente. Yamal. Looks to the other side. Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. Succumbs to the pressure. De Arrascaeta. And he's on his way! De la Cruz. Oliveira. Oliveira. Oh, good-looking ball. Cucurella. Llorente. Fabian Ruiz. Pau Kubasi. Aim forwards. And it's Cucurella. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Araujo forwards and with intent. Jimenez. Nunez chasing after it. Kubasi. Rodri. Llorente. Rodri. Pedri. Great ball if he can get there. Now it's Yamal. Llorente. Deep cross. Araujo clears it away. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And it's Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Ugarte. Chance here to counter. Darwin. Out to the right. Valverde. Oh, smashing header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Fabian Ruiz. And it's Pedri. Mikel Oyarzabal. Muscular approach does pay off here. And here's the chance to counter. No luck with that dink over the top. Araujo. Jimenez. Spain starting the game with good energy, looking to take control of proceedings if they can. Great defending, strong and determined. Over to the left. Fabian Ruiz.
Well, I'm starting to see much more movement off the ball now, Peter, which is obviously a big plus.
And surely more options then for the man on the ball.
Well, you would think so, and I think also we're going to see them just wear their opposition down and force mistakes. They can be quite relentless.
Llorente, there's the delivery. Spain have got it back and they'll have another. Goes for the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Fabian Ruiz actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's played forward. That has been cut short. Kubasi. And here's Oyarzabal.
Oyarzabal, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
He's found a way through. Pau Kubasi does really well to win the ball there. And here's Oyarzabal. That has found him in acres of space. Lovely feet. Looking for a decent ball in. Yamal's cross.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Can he latch on to this? He's got away. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. And he has been fouled there.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Yamal! That's really well manoeuvred, nicely intercepted. Rodri, and it's Pedri. Llorente, now here's the delivery. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Valverde is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Can he spark a counter here? And that could set him on his way. That's a Nunez! Llorente. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Spain keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Eric Garcia, gently done. Nico Williams is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed having made the run and not get picked out. Uruguay couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Cucurella. And here's Nico Williams. Now it's Williams. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Valverde. De Arrascaeta. Valverde gets into a good position. Time to deliver. There's the shot! Now who's going to be first to this? Nico Williams shifted upfield. That's a cute ball. Yamal. Defending of the desperate variety. Proves to Yamal! Goal! Spain! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Spain are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Fabian Ruiz. Valverde wins the duel this time. Ugarte aim forwards. Cucurella. And it's Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Mikel Oyarzabal. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Into the channel. Fabian Ruiz. Moved on forwards. Nico Williams is onto it in a flash. De Arrascaeta. And here's Valverde. Here it is, crossed in. He can get that clear. Ugarte. De Arrascaeta. So who's he picking out? He's in here! Valverde opts to play it back. Valverde, no way through, so back it comes. He's free, he has got space. De Arrascaeta, and he's gone backward here. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. Kubasi. Fabian Ruiz. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Llorente. Played into space out wide. He is through here. And he thumps it clear. Jimenez forwards and with intent. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Nunez. Oh, such a clever touch. Ugarte. Oliveira. Torres. Oh, that's neat. Can he deliver? Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Fabian Ruiz. Llorente. Kubasi. Llorente. Eric Garcia. That's really well manoeuvred. Well timed, excellent interception. Ugarte. And it's played forward. Eric Garcia gets across to intercept that. Nico Williams. Yamal. Torres. Aim for chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Kubasi can get it clear. And it's Oliveira. Llorente. Kubasi. Llorente. Does really well to win the ball there. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Deftly away. Llorente. And here's Yamal. Valverde shifted upfield. And the counter is on. De Arrascaeta. And it's Valverde. Torres. And that has put paid to that. Yamal. Araujo, gently done. Torres. De Arrascaeta. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Yamal looking to add to his goal. Pedri. Llorente. Yamal. Llorente. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, shooting chance! Long ball looking to counter. Torres. Moved on forwards. Pau Kubasi makes the interception. Cucurella. Eric Garcia. Played towards the other side. Yamal, now he's off and running. De la Cruz. Araujo, nicely aimed pass. So what can they make of this? Nunez. Shapes to shoot! Valverde. Ugarte.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Rodri. And it's Llorente. And he's managed to get free. And it's claimed by the keeper. That's really well manoeuvred. Nunez! Just swings wide.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Eric Garcia, gently done. Fabian Ruiz. Rodri. Pedri. Oyarzabal. Now that's well seen too. Nunez looks to get on the end of this. And it's Pedri. Yamal. Uruguay are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Rodri have it back and can go again. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Kubasi. Eric Garcia. Cucurella. Pedri. Kubasi. Nico Williams is onto it in a flash. He can run onto that. Now it's Darwin. And here comes the corner. And that has been cleared. Torres. De Arrascaeta. Oh, that's nice. And it's played in here. Keeper's dealt with that. Oliveira, forwards and with intent. Real chance! It's a goal! Uruguay are back on level terms. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Kubasi. That's a lovely, neat pass. That'll be a throw. And it's played forward. That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Referee's given a throw. To Arrascaeta. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Williams. Yamal, probing pass. And that pass just didn't quite work. Nice control. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Cucurella. Cucurella, that's a delicate pass. Now then, the ball's come loose. And that was very necessary. And that is out of play. Williams. Chance, surely! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Well, the clearance is short. Rodri. And it's been taken short. Llorente elects to cross. And here's Ruiz. That has been knocked clear. Now it's Llorente. Picks it up out wide. Pedri. Jimenez is there, and he can get that clear. And it's Rodri. Rodri. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Kubasi. Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's De Arrascaeta. Oh, played right into his... Valverde! gave it plenty and some. Trashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Uruguay take the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Pedri played out to the left flank. Cucurella. Oh, it's played into the area. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Darwin. Valverde. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance! And the ball's come loose here. That's going to go a long way. Ooh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. And we are up to the break.
Well, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. Valverde. Oliveira shifted upfield. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Yamal. Pau Kubasi spread out to the left. Nico Williams. Pedri. The less said about that pass, the better. De la Cruz. Aim forwards. Llorente cuts it out. Fabian Ruiz. Llorente. Rodri. Pedri. Kubasi. Pedri. Yamal chasing after it. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Ugarte. Torres. And it's Valverde. Ugarte. That's an excellent interception. Yamal. Mikel Oyarzabal. Nico Williams. Cucurella charging forward down that flank. Nico Williams chips it through. That's really well manoeuvred. Oliveira. De la Cruz. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Ball is over the line. Torres. Mikel Oyarzabal. Llorente. Eric Garcia. Fabian Ruiz. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oliveira cuts out the pass. De Arrascaeta. Out to the left it goes. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Yamal did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Nico Williams. He slings it. There's the header! He will be livid with himself.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
De la Cruz. And it's played. Gets his head on it! It's in! 2-2 to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Yamal chasing after it. Oliveira. Jimenez. Ugarte. Keeper's got good distance on that. Fabian Ruiz. Rodri. Llorente chooses to go cross-field. Great work on the overlap. Oh, great play! And the finish! Oh, taken with style! Back within one! They have them in their sights again!
Spain, yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Yeah, I think the word from the touchline, Peter, is that defence needs to focus on runners and balls over the top.
Yeah, it's a clear change in approach, isn't it?
Yeah, and if they drop off, there has to be a strong level of industry from other departments in front.
De Arrascaeta moved on forwards, and he cuts out the supply. Oh, it's come loose. Gets it away. Yamal. Now it's Oyarzabal. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, well measured. Yamal! Oh, this looks sharp. Llorente forwards and with intent. And it's played forward. And it's gone back to the keeper. Kubasi. Eric Garcia. Eric Garcia shifted upfield. Overhits and out of play. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
De Arrascaeta. And here's Nunez. Played out to the right. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And a chance! Oh, what a pass! De Arrascaeta takes a shot! No mistake! Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Uruguay go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
And it's Pedri. Fabian Ruiz, who does have an assist to his name. And here's Pedri. Pedri! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. It's really well cleared. It's gone out for a throw-in. Cucurella. And here's Yamal. He's in a great position here. Now, what about a counter-attack? De Arrascaeta, spread out to the left. He has found the way through. Torres! Valverde. Eric Garcia, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, Red, nice interception. Oliveira, aim forwards. Darwin. There are a few waiting for it. It's run loose here. Pedri. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Llorente moved on forwards. Pedri. Now it's Oyarzabal. Cucurella picks it up now. Now it's Williams. Cross it. Up he goes! Really well taken goal. Right back in the game.
Spain, look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Spain get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Jimenez driven forward. Clearly not happy with that. And here's Oyarzabal.
Spain really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Williams, showing good feet, delivered across. Oliveira getting this one clear. Fabian Ruiz played out to the left flank. Well, they could break here.
Spain doing a lot of defending from the front at the moment.
Yeah, they look like they really want it.
One straight pass, that might be all they need here.
Oh, sweet feet. Oh, it's come loose. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nunez chasing after it. Can he get onto this? Valverde. Valverde crosses. Fabian Ruiz. Llorente, gently done. Now it's Williams. De Arrascaeta. And now the breakaway. De la Cruz. Oliveira, forwards and with intent. De la Cruz. Very nicely done. Succumbs to the pressure. Kubasi. Fabian Ruiz. And that's really well manoeuvred. Cucurella played with finesse. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. Over to the left. Cucurella. Oh, what a climb! Oh, not the best of headers. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Uruguay clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Pedri. Out to the left it goes. Jimenez attempts a clearance. Well read, and the danger is averted. And they can counter here. Moved on forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Llorente. Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. Played out towards the right wing. And That's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, can he get onto this? Pass just lacking in accuracy. Kubasi. Fabian Ruiz played out to the left flank. And they've got a throw. Valverde. Nunez. Yamal. Quality ball. Nico Williams looks to get on the end of this. And it's Pedri. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Oliveira. That's been drilled forward. That's very neat. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Uruguay clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Fabian Ruiz, and he goes cross-field.
Spain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Calmly anticipates, and it's played forward.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And here's Oyarzabal. Now it's Williams! And that could have brought them level.
Now that's really unlucky because he didn't do an awful lot wrong then. It's a let-off for that defence.
And that's aimed into the middle. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Shot a goal! And that has been clubbed away. Torres. And the shot! That would have been game, set and match.
Torres really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied. Uruguay surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Cucurella shifted upfield. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Valverde producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. De Arrascaeta. Ugarte. Aim forwards. Eric Garcia cuts it out. Climbs up big! It's in!
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat. Yamal. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. It'll be a throw-in. Llorente, in by Llorente. It's Ruiz. And here's Nico Williams. Plenty waiting in the middle. And here's Nico Williams. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Pedri. Spread out to the left. That is lovely. Williams. And here's Ruiz. And he decides to cross it. Final checks on the touchline, a change about to occur.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
That's good play. A chance to play it in. Fired deep. It's a mighty effort! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Nunez really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Pau Kubasi played over towards the opposite flank. And it's Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. What a throw in. Fabian Ruiz wins the duel this time. Rodri. Eric Garcia. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. Baina. Cucurella. Played into the middle. Cleared away. Great chance! It's anyone's ball now. Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Pedri. Well timed, excellent interception. Cucurella. 5 minutes left on the clock. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Decent chance! Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Listen, I'm not sure he had to go at that first time, but at least he showed some good confidence. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oyarzabal is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
De La Cruz. Valverde. And that has been cleared. He is just caressing the ball. He whips it across. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. Valverde. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it's Valverde. Out to the left it goes. Chance for a shot! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So now the difference is 3.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
That'll be a throw-in. That is a little undercooked. Ugarte. Valverde. Pedri does really well to win the ball there. And here's Yamal.
Lamine Yamal really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Shoots! De Arrascaeta. Ugarte. Valverde. Cross goes in there. Llorente is there and he can get that clear. Oliveira. Now it's De Arrascaeta. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Eric Garcia attempts a clearance. Baina. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. And there goes the final whistle. Uruguay have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Uruguay truly have the look of a well-drilled outfit. Everyone knew exactly what they had to do, and I must admit they carried out their task ably. The kind of win that will please the boss no end.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Señoras y señores, es hora de nuestro sorteo.